The wedding in Cana. As the bridegroom, I was filled with both excitement and anxiety on my wedding day. It was meant to be a joyous occasion, a celebration of love and the beginning of a new chapter in my life. Little did I know that this day would become even more extraordinary through an unexpected encounter with Jesus. The wedding festivities were in full swing when a problem arose. The wine, a crucial element of the celebration, had run out. It was a moment of embarrassment and concern for me as the host. I couldn't bear the thought of disappointing my guests and tarnishing the joyous atmosphere. Amidst the commotion, my mother approached me with a glimmer of hope. She had heard about a man named Jesus who had performed remarkable acts and miracles. With a sense of desperation, I decided to seek his assistance. I found Jesus and explained the predicament, expressing my concern and asking for his help. Jesus, with a calm and reassuring demeanor, instructed the servants to fill 6 stone water jars nearby with water. Though puzzled, I obeyed his instructions, curious to see what would unfold. To my absolute astonishment, Jesus then transformed the water into wine. Not just any wine, but the finest quality wine that surpassed anything we had previously served. It was a miracle that defied logic and left me in awe of his power. I quickly realized that this miracle was not merely about providing wine for the celebration. It was a profound sign of Jesus' divine authority and a testament to his ability to bring abundance and joy into our lives. It was a display of his grace and willingness to alleviate our worries and turn moments of lack into moments of abundance. As the bridegroom, I felt overwhelmed with gratitude and relief. Jesus had not only saved the day but had elevated the celebration to a whole new level. The joy and amazement that filled the hearts of our guests were immeasurable. This extraordinary experience taught me several valuable lessons. Firstly, it revealed the compassionate nature of Jesus, who cares about the smallest details of our lives and is willing to intervene in times of need. Secondly, it demonstrated the power of faith and obedience, as I had to trust and act upon Jesus' instructions, even though they seemed unconventional. Lastly, it highlighted the abundant blessings that flow from encountering Jesus and inviting him into our lives. From that day forward, I became a witness to the transformative power of Jesus. His presence turned our wedding celebration from a moment of worry into a testimony of his grace and provision. The story of Jesus turning water into wine serves as a reminder of his ability to bring joy, abundance, and new beginnings, even in the midst of our most challenging circumstances. The miracle of the wedding in Cana, where Jesus turned water into wine, offers several important lessons. 1. God's care for the details of our lives. The fact that Jesus performed this miracle at a wedding showcases God's interest in the everyday aspects of our lives. It reminds us that God cares about even the smallest details and is present in our celebrations and joys. 2. The power of obedience. The servants in this story played a crucial role by following Jesus' instructions to fill the water jars. Their obedience, despite not fully understanding the purpose, led to the manifestation of the miracle. It teaches us the importance of obediently following God's instructions, even when they may seem unconventional or unclear. 3. The abundance of God's provision. Jesus transformed water into the finest wine, providing an abundance that surpassed the original supply. This highlights God's ability to provide abundantly, exceeding our expectations and needs. It encourages us to trust in God's provision, knowing that he can turn scarcity into abundance. 4. The significance of timing. Jesus performed this miracle at the right moment, when the need for wine was pressing. It reminds us that God works in his perfect timing, and his miracles often unfold when we least expect them. It teaches us to be patient and trust that God knows the perfect time to intervene in our lives. 5. The revelation of Jesus' glory. This miracle was the first public display of Jesus' divine power, revealing his glory to those present. It invites us to recognize and acknowledge Jesus' authority and divinity. It encourages us to place our faith in him and seek his intervention in our lives. 6. The symbolism of the New Covenant. The abundance of wine in this story symbolizes the new covenant that Jesus would establish through his sacrifice on the cross. It foreshadows the idea of Jesus as the bridegroom and his followers as the bride, highlighting the spiritual significance of his ministry.